Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to do a little crafting video. I found this leaf print wall art in the dollar section at some store, and it was scratched and kind of ruined and didn't really match the vibe that I wanted. So I decided let's change it. And I also got these tarot cards. I should know better. I found them in a clearance section. I don't even know where. I was Christmas shopping. They were $4. I hate them. I hate them so much. The design is fine, but then all the backs of the cards just say tarot card. And I'm like, why? We don't need that. Basically, what I was going to do is I kind of looked through the deck for the cards that I liked, and I'm going to put them in this little collage, and then I'm going to glue them to this piece. It took me a while to figure out how I liked it, but I lined it up and then pulled them off very carefully and set them to the side so that I could glue them individually. Next is the fun part, the Mod Podge, which is super cheap and you can get at Walmart or any craft store, and I'm just putting it on this piece of plastic that goes in the frame, and then I'll stick the card on top of it. Easy, super easy. I'm skipping ahead a little bit because I think you guys have the gist of it. I'm just putting the glue on, sticking the cards, and then making sure that I like how the collage looks. Don't worry about getting Mod Podge on the fronts of the cards. It dries clear, and we actually are going to do that to seal it. Once I had it all lined up, and again, don't worry about overlapping it, because now I am going to cut. See where it says tarot cards? How dumb is that? Oh, I forgot about that, and I'm heated. But now I am going to trim the excess of the cards off, and use this with a pair of scissors you don't care too much about, like sharp scissors, but you're gonna get glue all over your scissors, and it is a pain to clean, so be prepared for that. After you have trimmed and discarded the excess, we are going to seal the front to make sure everything is pressed down really well, and you just do this by putting a thin layer of Mod Podge on the tops of the cards, and this just keeps everything sealed and glued really well, and it'll look messy, but as long as you have the just classic Mod Podge, it will dry clear. If you get really close to it, I can see kind of the brush strokes, but I don't mind it too much. Now, this next part was kind of a last minute decision where I was just gonna put the plastic piece with the cards back in the original frame, and then my husband went, "Are you going to decorate the frame?" And I was like, well, now I am. So I decided I have these paint markers, and I just doodled on the frame. You can do whatever you want. It took me forever to just start drawing, and then it was fine, and I was stressed for no reason. If you're like me and I'm just oh, but once I do it, it's on there, and what if I mess it up? Yeah, I should have just known. Just draw. Just go with the vibes, and it will all turn out beautiful, and I was very excited about how it looks. I also really last minute decided to put this gold edge along the side of both sides of the frame, and I'm so happy that I did it because it looks so pretty. It really elevated it all, and it was just so whimsical. The last thing to do is just put the glass piece, or in my case plastic, back in the frame, and it was a little bit harder because there's something on top of it now. It's thicker, but look how cute. Turn these horrible, awful, cheap tarot cards into something very pretty. You can see me getting glue all over my freaking hands, but I did let it dry and leave. I was not as patient as I should have been, but I was a little bit patient. Then I just had to put the screws back in. Be very careful because you can kind of mess up your frame since it doesn't really fit anymore. But I wanted it to work, so I willed it. Here I am just kind of checking the placement of where I want to hang it and see if I like it. I think it's pretty good. And then now I got power tools and we're just drilling into things without asking questions about what's behind the wall. Don't do this. I immediately messed it up. Okay, I need help.
Oh, you didn't need my help.
I need your help.
But you're an independent woman.
I am an independent woman.
What do you need my help with?
The screw.
What are you talking about?
It wouldn't do it, and I don't want to mess up my nails.
Wouldn't do it.
It wouldn't do it. There.
These screws use a pH2.
I know that.
You're independent. You can do it.
I did it.
Yep. See?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Love you. Here's just the end results, and I hope I have inspired you today. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and I hope you have a fabulous and magical day. Goodbye.